Hey, what's up everyone? Sangluten here, and we're back for another game of Dune Imperium. Ranked as usual. Um, what is this, like the fourth or fifth episode of that new season? Going pretty well, top two, trying to get as much Edo as possible to maybe catch up on top one, but that will be a season-long effort, and let's see if we can make it. I'm not guaranteeing it, but it's definitely the objective, trying to reach that top one. So yeah, 100 Elo away though, so we'll definitely need our friend Shipithala to make a break to get there, but we'll see. Who knows? He might go on holidays. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump straight into it here with the leader selection. Layer 2. Layer 2. So, what do we have here? Plant coupling, treachery to fear. I really like all three of them. Fervor can be okayish to grab, to be honest. And then we have Shuttlefleet Flagship and Sonic Snoopers. I think they let me have Tessia. We'll just go with Tessia as player 2. Can be pretty good. I mean, Armand would also have been a consideration, but I mean, yeah, plant coupling is fine, but not a must grab. Kind of hoping Lido does not get picked so that I'm the only influence leader here. Might be able to take advantage of that. And it is the case. We have Armand as player 1. Worst possible hand, to be honest. Having the ring with no faction is always a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. What are we doing here? Might want to try to keep the 6, or at least the 5 for to fear. Treachery could also be fun to get. I think I might Arakin here. Still, if we can find a faction for the second action, maybe not so bad. Nope. Well, I'll send out one group for now. We might still visit combat zones again, like her basin with experimentation could be an option, or just tech negotiation if... Well, that's gone already. That's surprising. Does she not have factions neither? Maybe she set it aside. Could be the case as well as Ilessa. And Karthag with the ring. Well, that limits my options by quite a bit. And I hope Armand maybe goes with Port Space or Tech Negotiation here, leaves my troop alone so that I can get 2 Solari out of it. Goes Tech Negotiation. Yeah, I actually wanted that. Whatever. I guess I go Haga. Spending my water here is not ideal. I'd rather not do that, but early revealing here. If I had the 7 to get both Kit and Tufia, maybe I would. Going down to 5, get Tufia instead of Treachery, I'm perfectly fine with. So I think, yeah, it's just gonna be that. No need to send out more troops. I could also go for this combo if Armand's not taking it. Fervor and Kit, because Fervor brings me here. Then I'm... Or actually could even go that way. Never mind. Early reveal. Did we actually all have no factions hand? No way. Nobody had faction. No one has diplomat, exactly. That's crazy. Forcing an early reveal out of out of two players is crazy. I've never seen that, to be honest. Like forcing one, yeah, of course that happens. Sad, but it does happen. But two players not being able to play all their agents on round one, that's nuts. That's crazy. And that kind of helped the first two players to play, actually, because then we managed to at least play our two agents. Especially Armand, obviously, with the smuggling and his ability to actually get something out of not playing factions. And fine for him. But yeah, for the other two here, very unlucky. I'll take Sophia. I think withdrawal is strong as well, but I think I want cards I can play right now. No one having faction mean everyone will have factions now, right? So we gotta play factions now for sure. First agent is definitely gonna go on a faction space, but which one is gonna be the question here. Typically no water, otherwise I would have said I really like Hardy. Get that fight because Beast doesn't have the ring, so we are quite safe on that side. But no water means we can't do that. But I might go Steel Suits then, to be honest. Just to enable Hardy if nobody goes there. Given all the factions, I think I can limp in here. Probably someone will end up doing Technigo and the combo of Wealth or Full Space or whatever. So I think I can limp in, and obviously if Hardy's there, I will strongly consider it, but I would expect someone to do that before I can. Because Full Space, yeah, as expected, all the factions, which kind of benefits Armand again, because he could now just smuggle down and get very close to his Soulmaster. Or he might Hardy and go for the fight, which he can, obviously. In which case, do I go secrets if Heart is taken? Or what do I do? Because withdrawal would be a very good pickup. Be happy with that. Yeah, he goes Hardy. I could also smuggle. Or I could selective. As long as I don't see two fear and ideally not the ring, I'd actually be pretty happy with that. Let's do that. Try to increase our persuasion, maybe reach that treachery. Flash a dagger from hand. Okay, two fear is here, but we reach 6, so that's not too bad. It reveals for an intrigue, so. But yeah, it leaves my hand pretty weak again. So I do get... Oh, that's huge. Getting 4 Solari out of 1 troop here is beautiful. I mean, I kind of hope there's no double cross there. But, oh, I take that every day. Yeah, look at this. Now all factions gone, obviously. It's funny. Okay, treachery, second wave. I can't win it, but I wouldn't be so... Actually, if I didn't trust the dagger... Well, if I didn't trust the dagger, I wouldn't have drawn to fear, I guess. So. Yeah, treachery over withdrawal. And he might have a dagger, right? Yeah, he has a dagger anyway, so I would not be in a position to win that. And 4 solar here for 1 troop is a very, very good return on investment. I think it was time to nuke here on a 5. 5 smugglers. Not sure about that. How much does Armin have? A 3? Oh, he had the 5, okay. But it's probably still gonna be sister, so... Glad he can't reach a gurney there. Okay, other memory. The reshuffle, I obviously hope to see one of those action accesses. Ideally not treachery, because I'd like to reveal treachery a couple of times. But if I see it in this hand, I probably would need to play it. Oh, can he sacrifice? I would take the fight if I can. If he does. Well, he can't... He could have maybe gruesome, but not staged. Staged would tie him up easily. Of course. Then my next hand is all factions. Muggles down. Or Swordmaster. Nobody can feed me the missing Solari. Sadly. Maybe I go Menta, if that's open. With the dagger. See what we draw. There's also some nice spice here though. It's a spice. Could also be Arakeen, but... Oh, Peter would be a cool card to pick up as well, to be honest. I'm looking at High Council, but I still have a reasonable shot at getting my Swordmaster next round, depending on who wins that fight, but... yeah, let's go with the ring to Arakeen. See what we draw. Fear. I don't mind that. Then I have some factions to play. What do I do first? Do I take the Snooper token here, discard dagger for spice, or do I shuffle into... I think I shuffle into guild first. Let's take BG away. Reason for that is I want this token to be one of the last ones to be picked up. Because that's usually one of the alliances we can try to go for. Depends obviously if we see in the shadows, that might change, but otherwise I would hope we get there. Thufir hopefully draws me convincing or treachery. But not Diplo. Convincing would mean Peter, so that would be great. I mean, I'm one of the last to reveal, so maybe it means a nuke and finding something better if Peter is gone. But otherwise treachery would probably mean the combat for me. I just put in one because those two troops I can always second wave in if we feel like we can go for the win there. And if open, I would probably go full space. If not, might be wealth or still suits. This suits could be great though. It was great flat. Great flat could be for me. I know this gives water, but nobody playing before me next one has water. Yeah, all three are good options to be honest. All three. But the water for a great flat is a thing, I think. Although, I go full space. If I can win that fight and get full space, get shipping next round, I'm up. I could just... Yeah, attacks are not... And Spy Sat is a good one, but not necessarily for me, and I would need the Solari. I think I go still suit. Oh no, no way. Literally the one I didn't want. 25% chance of that. Meaning that's a bummer. Yeah, I think I flipped that. Although it might help me win the fight. Do I care about conspiracy? Not so much, and it's probably gone anyways by the time. Yeah, that one dagger could change things. If Armin has an ambush, for instance. Getting Dipro here. That's just sad. Reveals a 6 for Gurney. In the shadows popping up for Armand. No. And he has the 2 plus, yeah, he can add the daggers there. Although he should first buy that and see before choosing daggers or persuasion. But that's not going well. Or do I take Usurp? To be honest, I have the nuke. There are some strong cards we could have fun with. I mean, especially full scale, to be honest, the rest is... We took a treachery. How many power plays are gone? None. Nor the other treachery. Although for humanity, Kvisats are very good cards to play with it, obviously. I'm a bit tempted. But I'm nowhere near my beetle point neither, so I think it's a gamble. It's a huge gamble. Do we make that gamble or not? Yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's see what it brings us. No liaison for now. I really think I want to see those cards again. Thupir, Usurp, Diplo. Well, Treachery is still in my deck, obviously, but also one. Do I try to win it? I think I do. Although I'm last to play, so let's see what Beast does first. He has 2 intrigues behind me there. If he has combat, that will hurt me, because it's basically using my garrison and my combat intrigue to make it happen. But I think I have to try, otherwise I can make the most out of that, get the Swordmaster right before me as well, which might still be the case, but... Come on, I need something to go right after my horrible draws. Give me that combat, please. There we go. Yeah. One of those games. Don't give me plans within plans or something here. I need something to rely on, because this game is not going our way so far. Trump shares. It's a VP, so at some point we can make use of that, I'm sure. Right now I will save my Solari though, for sure. But we have something going on. So if he doesn't go Swordmaster, obviously I do that, but I strongly expect him to do that first. My options, I think, are twofold. Either, I mean, depends a bit what Beast does here, but either I Treachery to Fold Space, opening up shipping for myself with the ring, or I ring down to Great Flat, open up shipping anyways, but then I Treachery to Highliner to get the alliance. Okay, well, Fold Space being gone means I choose option B, and that was probably the one I was favoring anyways, to be honest. Because it's a very good combat here. I want that VP. Yeah, I go Swordmaster as expected. Could go Menta first if I want to draw, but I might not want to draw, to be honest. This could be something for next round. So let's go down Fremen. Get extra Solari as well is good for Trump shares, to be honest. Plus the extra Solari from Treachery on that will be good. So yeah, this intrigue looks better and better the more we look at it. Okay, she uses... I was scared of her going too hardy potentially, but she just used action access to go selective. Does she have any others? Liaison. Withdrawal. I had no garrison, so that's a little win. Withdrawal. Doesn't have any other faction access. So the only thing I need to be scared of, and that's not gonna work, my friend, and I'm gonna do that. But I might take it back afterwards with the ring, or I might fight for it, to be honest. Okay, doesn't have Gurney, just Blade Gun Thunder. Don't think we should be too scared of him for that combat. He just lost a troop. Armand could go Carthage, send out 3 troops. Does he have city access? Wait a minute. Crashed both his daggers as well. But what does Armand have in hand? 1 experimentation? No. 2 convincings? 2 convincings, and what else did he buy? I really want to nail down how many troops I need to send out, to be honest, but... Might also be a bit risky because of intrigue, so I can't be too minimalistic, but let's see. So a liaison, is it a liaison and 2 convincings? No. Diplo. Yeah, okay, it's diplomacy. So the only card he can play is Diplo. Diplo to still suits is 2 troops out. No daggers on reveal. He could go up to 8 with an ambush. I will assume he doesn't have double combat. I think I need to send out 2 troops from here. Maybe I'll send out 1 more to be safe, to be honest. She has 2 agents, 1 intrigue as well. Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, now we have a huge pile of Solari, which is enough for both Chump Shares and Swordmaster, but as you know, don't play your intrigues unless you need to. Right now, we have much more value in keeping it because it might let them also second guess what that is. In terms of maybe it's a combat, maybe it's a, I don't know, like a, it could be a stage incident and they're like, I probably still better off sending more than just 1 troop out to make sure I cannot both stage and win the fight and whatnot. Whereas this can stay in my hand. Oh, this is great. Okay, now the game looking a bit better again. I was a bit depressed after last round because drawing diplomacy, seeing Armand getting in the shadows and losing the fight was a bit too much all at once, but now it's looking a bit better again. Yeah, I don't have any Emperor Guild card, so always gonna be Researcher. Hopefully Beast doesn't have Wine Force so that I can ship End. And I have no green Usurp. Yeah, I mean with either is not bad. Gives me an intrigue, I guess. I kind of wanted to use it on full scale, obviously. But hopefully I draw it though. No, it's fine, because if I don't draw it, it means I have Thufir in hand, which would then allow me to draw the extra card. If I don't have Thufir in hand, it means I have both Experimentation and Usurp. So, yeah, okay. Reflexes goes top of the deck. It's great pick up for her. But yeah, this is gonna be a bit sketchy for me. This is 1 beetle, another beetle puts me here. Reclaiming once should happen at least, and then I will still need to... Yeah, I need to go far on that track, so I need to start playing them, to be honest. Alright, I might reveal Thufir end of this round, to be honest. Here I plan on ship with Experimentation, Usurp on Swordmaster with Spider, and then probably play Diplo. Although Thufir draws me Recon, which wouldn't be so bad neither. Get that out of the way, but revealing Thufir for an intrigue sounds more appealing. And he finesses. And I don't get shipping. This Armand is here to ruin every single plan of mine. And I guess I'll reveal both Experimentation. It's not that big of a deal because I also need Specimens, as mentioned, to reclaim at least once, maybe twice. So my plan now is probably to start with Swordmaster, make sure he can't get in front of me for that. And then play both Thufir and Diplo, I guess. Oh, well, that helps. That does help me. should make that point a bit easier. Kinda pays back for the usurp. Usurp paid itself back by allowing to use Spider de Vries onto there. Just, I mean, I'm 1 specimen short, let's put it that way, because obviously you can reclaim for 3 specimen into a beetle. We got the beetle out of playing it. Might be a bit of a coping, but it's how I see it. Where do I finesse? Where do I play my factions? I was still traumatized by finesse of Beast. Oh, he has... Yeah, of course. Maybe one reason to not fight for this alliance too hard. Although, to be honest, if I go full space now, and maybe still smuggle... Okay, never mind. Maybe it's not that bad to try and fight for that alliance. But yeah, no, I don't think so. I think we're better off focusing on the remaining factions. But ideally probably want Still Suit or Hardy maybe? But first I think I'll go Secrets. With Diplo. Hardy and get the Menta would be huge, because I have a lot of cards I like to play. Usurp, Diplo, Loop Fear, both experimentations would be good to play as well. Researcher, Ring. So getting the Menta free, like not having to spend an agent to go there, and bring a lot of tempo. Go Shuttle Fleet, takes the alliance. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're probably better off not fighting that alliance too hard. Unless we get an intrigue for it. But not gonna count too much on that. I could go for Subject. Although I'm nowhere near there, but it's discounted Beetle. Then it kind of clogs my deck though, because as long as I'm not there, I don't want to play it. Okay, what is she gonna do here? I think I go Hardy. Not sure I sent out everything though. But if she goes Orthag, sends out 2 troops, she's on 7. My best is 8, so yeah. I think she could beat me if she wants to. Although Beast, let's... Beast could have that Gunthopter as well. Just sneak in front. That's 3 intrigues, so... Yeah, no, let me send out everything. I kinda would want to win that fight if I can. And I'm also holding 3 intrigues, so maybe they're just gonna agree it's not worth more than that. Or she could go nuclear and just go Highlander. Well, there it goes. It seems the fight is worth that much. Or she doesn't deploy much and just builds up a garrison, which is a sensible move. Or she wants to outpower me and get the Menta. She does that. Expensive fight. I'll probably play illicit dealings so that I make some space for this card, this intrigue. I'm first to play, so I could wait, but there's no harm in playing it now. Neither. She had 10 and took full scale assault. Didn't realize that. Last round. Because I was like, where's my prime target for usurp? Well, it's gone. Okay, he trashed in the shadows already. Making clear he goes for that, but it makes me a bit less scared of maybe still trying to sneak in there. Because obviously my snooper token puts me up there. Straight away. Yeah, that's not too bad. Actually means my illicit dealings becomes an intrigue right now. Right, because this gets me that. If it could give me like a stage incident, that would be beautiful. Nope, not exactly. Because now I could have recycled my troops basically into something I'd be happy to do, but right now, yeah. Ah, she withdraws, but she still wins the fight. On a 9. Makes a bit more sense. The victor. Okay, we have some fighting there. Firm grip could be a great usurp target. And is a bit too busy though, again, as usual. Meaning I, again, probably don't want to play my experimentations, but now we're a bit in a better position with that experimentation. Spiritual fervor, with the illicit dealings we played, we can afford reclaiming them. We're almost there actually, we're just missing one specimen if I... Ah well, usurp also, never mind. But we are quite close to being there. I think we do ship once. Maybe I refocus. Although refocusing would be better next round. Reshuffling all of that in my deck next round would be beautiful. So do I chome shares? Probably. I don't want a high cancel so far. I still have the Solari to make firm grip work even if wealth is taken. I'll probably reveal to fear and play Diplo. Diplo, usurp. Yeah. We might even end up being the first to get that, which would be funny after spending so much on usurp, but it's not too bad. I think if secrets is open, I'd probably go there first to go challenge this alliance, then with usurp and grip and wealth, pump up, get the additional intrigue. I'll have a bunch too many intrigues, but maybe it can still work if we get lucky on the intrigue pulls. Otherwise, I guess I could also go for that one. Yeah, he goes for secrets. I mean, I could try to steal as well, right? Actually, to fear and to usurp with firm grip. Yeah, Diplo. Doesn't have Guild Impersonator. He's not set up there. Does not have that. I think it works, right? Unless he has an intrigue to cap it. Still a risk, but I think I'll try it. Yeah. I guess we go for that. But Armand is dangerous. I mean, maybe I should have just challenged Armand here. Because, yeah, this is 7, this is 8 for him. He might go block smuggling. That would be my read, because he would expect me to try and drop here to cap it. Which is good for me, because in reality I want wealth more than that. I just hope he doesn't have an intrigue. Finesse is gone though, so anything else? Probably have played it there? I don't know. Oh yeah, Ghost of Monster makes sense, he didn't have it yet, so. So there goes that, we take the alliance. I mean, he was not the threat here on 3VPs, that I fully agree with, but capping an alliance is a safe point. And yeah, it just felt like probably making more sense. We could have maybe gone RD, send out a troop or two. But that's not a combat we can really win, we're lacking a spice for that as well. So yeah, I think I'll just let it be that way. Oh, she got that first, okay. So she played both experimentations to grab all the spice, basically, right? Oh yeah, he had that as well. I forgot about that, but he didn't have the spice for it anyways. Give me a bump, or yeah, that I can play as well. I guess I'll take Kit. That for 7. Now we're not too bad. I'm very happy to be able to keep that refocus, because this card looks stacked. Like literally every single card I'm happy to draw. Whereas here, obviously, except the ring and the researcher, there's not much we would want to play. If nothing else, actually. So yeah, let's just hope the refocus works in our favor and draws us one of those cards, rather than one of the ones that will stay at bottom of the deck. But we shall see. But Usurp so far carried us because we had no green in the hand, so it allowed us to go Swordmaster by repaying itself because Peter de Vries gave us the beater, so that was one. And now it allowed us to play Firm Grip, removing it from the row first of all, which is also good when we cannot afford buying it ourselves, because we don't want anyone else to have that. Especially when you're Tessia, you kind of want to be in a position to fight for multiple alliances, and Firm Grip can hurt you in that. But it also allowed you to basically set up a steal on this alliance. So I think Usurp was a good bet, a risky one, definitely. Not something I would do each time, and sometimes it will just not go your way and you won't have anything to play it with. That's a bummer. But where I say it was a good pick is that so far we didn't even need to nuke and hope for something else. But yeah. Withdraws for that maybe? Or does she stay in the combat this time? Surely she withdraws because she gets third at best here. Might even go for an alliance, which I hope not. Of course she does. Well, I'm gonna have to fight if I want a second one. But with that bump, with this potentially, with my extra snooper token bumps, I might be able to squeeze in another one. Oh, he got staged. Nice one. He grew something. Got all his friendships already. That's where we have a bit of an edge over him, because we're missing 2 of those friendships. And she has 2 Spiceman's Flows, right? Missing a friendship close to this. I still think we have a slight edge over them, especially if we can get lucky. Hopefully we get both Researcher and Ring in the hand, and we refocus into something good here. Hold Space or Superior, or I mean Usurp if we get lucky on the Atomics as well, could work. Or Experimentation, actually, as long as Smuggling remains open, we could set up a double bump that way. Probably goes for the alliance here. Double VP here. Highliner is a real possibility for both of them though. But with all that... But here, yeah, I really need Smuggling, because that would allow me to power up Private Army with Spice. It gives me 2 troops back in the garrison. I could then take the bump here to keep this one as the last one with my ring. To then have the bonus troops. Yeah, that could be something. I see the vision. I hope, yeah, Refocus needs to draw me then an Experimentation, ideally. Or, I mean, yeah, Full Space or Thufir. They also go yellow. Ideally I can, like, not play Fervor, would probably be better, but... But yeah, in the end, I don't even need an alliance necessarily if I can set up like I planned on. Because that would be 8, that would be 9, and winning the fight would be 11. So, I mean, obviously that might not secure me the win, but would be a good start. She doesn't have the troops for Highliner, actually. Norman does. He goes Highliner. Huge. We get Smuggling. I really need a good yellow to play. Experimentation would be huge. changes his mind. Does he rather go hardy then? No. Changes his mind about changing his mind. Come on. I take that. I do take that. Oh, spice 100%. Bene bump. I think we bump it again with the experimentation. Just to farm an intrigue out of it. Do we have a shot at that though? If I come here, that puts me there. Then this could be another research action here to reclaim. I would need one more action on research station maybe. Maybe it's better. And research station could set me up for a high spice must flow maybe as well. Does it beat the intrigue? Do I get research station because he has a bunch of water now? I think I want to pressure this because then he might be forced to focus elsewhere than combat. We get illicit dealings. This is actually not too bad. This allows me to like go for the pressure and still get the beetle, so we might be getting the better of both worlds here. Let's see. High Council. Now I hope he protects. They're going secrets, kind of forced into that if he has the access. If not, I might be able to set up a steal if I go research. But I need to take that down from somewhere. Like, to be honest, I kind of hope he protects so that I ring, just kidding, go down and go up here, like the original plan. He does that. He does have 4 intrigues though, so we have also our firepower here. It's just that research does not allow me to recruit 1 more troop, so it's gonna be 8, 13, 16, plus whatever I do with my last agent though, but I think I need to research first without the researcher, just to keep my options open for my last agent in terms of persuasion, because obviously it is to persuasion, it's an expensive card to spend. But it also gives me green access if I need to for the last agent, so let's see what we draw. Yeah, not bad. Usurp. Well, might nuke into something. Could trash the ring because it's useless now, but it still has accesses that I'd rather keep over experimentation at this stage, I think. I mean, in case the game goes, but maybe not actually. Yeah, no, let's just trash the ring. I'm gonna deploy everything because he's got that gun thopter and I don't want to lose a troop by just sailing it and see what we do afterwards. So Spice Must Flow would be 10, reclaiming puts me here. Illicit dealings puts me here. Yeah, I think I'll nuke, see what we can maybe usurp with. Although this is a draw, so maybe this would be enough for usurp to be played. Maintain the spice with not necessarily. Dagger and force space could hurt me. It though. It could be a top deck. A crazy top deck. Usurp to Arakin for a double draw might be my plan with Initiate. Because then if we top deck Kit, reveals for this, reclaims with the specimens and illicit dealings. Plus would maintain the spice with flow. Actually, why not Quartermaster would be better. Because it's also a draw and it's being grafted, so it's a draw plus a troop. Yeah. Awesome. I hope we get Arakin, otherwise I might even just be greedy and play it on Carthag and hope we don't hit the 33% chance of not getting Spice with Throw. Space Dagger obviously would be a huge bummer. Could see him go Hardy Warriors if he has the access, obviously. Would be best for him, but I think he sacrificed that when he went Highliner instead, which makes sense. I mean, that's 2 VPs. That's just 1. I really hope Arakin remains open. No, yeah, I go Carthag. Let's still top deck Kit 1 in 6. I mean, those 3 would also be okayish. But yeah, let's go Carthag with that. Quartermaster. That intrigue might also be a draw, might be something we can make use of. But please maintain the spice with flow is all I'm asking. I want to keep me the spice with flow. Strong arm sucks here. Come on. Okay, at least that. Illicit dealings puts me there. Sophia will be an intrigue. This will be an intrigue. If it goes another round, still have that as well. Although if Armand wins that fight, he's on 10. Plus probably a Spice Must Flow here for cards and comes in. Yeah, can she end here? Irasa. Spice Must Flow for sure on 10. No intrigues though. From directorship. It doesn't do much for me. Gives me an intrigue, puts me closer to that, gets me 2 troops in garrison. But I don't think it's the move. But it might save Armand here actually. If he doesn't have the 9 but 8, it gives him a point here. No way. Wait, he had the sister. Right, so he would have had the... But now he can choose swords, so it's still disgusting. It's still disgusting. Because now he can take the swords. And if the difference maker is that, it's gonna make me so bad. I mean, I had my fair share of luck as well, so I can't complain too much, but this is just gross. Seeing Chom directorship popping right before him. Because obviously, if it was anyone else but Beast doing that, we would have had an Atomics to nuke it away. And he just didn't have, for 1 persuasion, he couldn't do it himself. Although it was kind of useless for him, but... Yeah, okay. Oh, glimpse the path. Yeah, I have the 1 spice to make it happen. Come on, give me dissecting kit. Come on. No. Oh, that sucks. Someone give me something here. Well. Do I still call? But it doesn't go another round, unless we tie. If we tie, it does, but... 4 intrigues, 0 spies, that may be my saving grace. Because, yeah, that BG sister, if that's the difference maker, it's gonna make me mad. Let's see. The pressure. Does he have something else? One more round. No way those 2 swords are the difference. I'm so mad. Oops, didn't mean to take a screenshot. On the BG sister. Okay, well, let's get back into it. It gets me this, right? Yeah, I'm on a bad path there as well. I can't. Might want to try to highliner, to be honest. Try to win that fight, but this is a bit scary. But he probably can do that before me, right? Because we're on the same kind of level of spice. He has more water. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I think that game is cooked. Sat. I can't get that and trash it. Might not have the access though, but... Oh, strong arm. Still suits into hardy warriors, strong arm, still that alliance. Maybe a play I have. Or, yeah, I don't... Ah, this gives me troops and I can strong arm it right away. Who's the real threat here? Might be Ilessa more than anyone else. Let me potentially do that. So that's one thing we could do. Wait, did he smuggle up? Interesting. I might go secrets with experimentation, double intrigue. Because this does not do much. I'm not gonna get anything from that fight anyways. My kid's gonna reveal for nothing in the end because experimentation anyways pulls me. That. Yeah, dispatch, experimentation, secrets, double intrigue. Maybe Carthag first? I could do Carthag first though. Gives me one more intrigue and the one that is probably more in demand. And this, because this, yeah, maybe Beast goes there. I think I'm better off doing that. Fuck that. Literally. What the hell is that? Seriously. Yeah, well, 12 points is still not bad, but I can't see another one, and it might not hold me depending on who wins that fight. Probably does not hold me. She's getting another Spice Miss Flow, that's pretty much sorted. She has flagship. If she wins that fight, she's also on 12 pretty easily. Maybe even 13 if she can go Fremen afterwards. Maybe even that. No, but she doesn't have any specimens, so she would need 3 specimen, which does not sound feasible. Come on, Beast. That's your fight. I hope that's your fight. Oh, let's go. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's sweet. Big spice set, that's not... Yeah, that's actually a great combo here. Now he's on 6, could be on 8 with that. But I guess that's it. Experimentation draws me a card now. I kind of hope it draws me to fear, right? If Armin goes one of the Fremen spots, I will need to do the same, I think, to block that friendship for Ilessa and to block the combat space so that her only option is Impure Basin from there on. But if he doesn't block, then there is not much sense. She has a water, so blocking Still Suits would still allow her to go hardy. And it would be the worst case, basically. Maybe I should go hardy regardless, to give Beast a chance this fight. She trashed Diplo, both board spaces. Seek allies. She did acquire Lisan Al Gaib though. She didn't play any PG. Full scale assault. She's probably revealing that, right? I think she's got that combat anyways, even if I go hardy now to deny her that. She's already on 20 if she has full scale in hand. My hope is she does not have full scale and does not have Lisan al-Gaib, and I will just go secrets now. And give me plans or something. War chest or something that makes Winefall relevant. Favorite subject. Well, that, but at least it allows me to cap it, I guess. If she had a way of stealing it back, but it's not what I wanted or what I needed here. When you don't have Lisan. Oh, she does not have Lisan. But she draws... Yeah, she probably wins that fight still. Unless Armand lets me get... Which I doubt. I would lose on Spice Tiebreaker. Assuming she gets Spice Miss Flow plus the fight, that's 12 for her. Yeah. But if she doesn't have full scale neither, I mean that would be... Yeah, but still, if she has any kind of other swords, Beast would need 2 intrigues that don't require Spice to play. Blackmail. Oh. Did he snoop both away? I think so, right? No, just one. Yeah. Well. I guess if I had High Council, this could be a decider. Although she probably reveals at least the Spice Must Flow, I assume, because she bought a bunch of those. Double Dreadnought. Does he have Grand Conspiracy? Could very well be. Get some extra troops. Grand Conspiracy would be 2 VPs for him now, right? No Spice Must Flow. No Spice Must Flow. But might probably gets one this round. That would be nasty. Don't give me a lucky liaison. And there we go. I'm definitely not nuking the row. I don't want any Lady Jessica or whatever that could help this, typically. She did hit the Spice Must Flow, but not the full scale though. Gets that. And has rapid. Yeah, that's GG. 13 VPs. Okay, then this would have been useless. Plans would have been a point for me, so not enough neither to win that fight. Spice Must Flow. GG to them. Really mad about that show directorship. Because I think we had it otherwise. With that fight. We got lucky. We got lucky with some intrigue pulls. They were quite nasty. But I don't think it was insane luck, but the Chom directorship there, I mean, that had to be... that was crazy. I guess if it's Grand Conspiracy, she beats me on Spice Tiebreaker as well. Sadly. Don't give me second place. Oh, he has plans. That's also 2 VPs for him. Well, third it is. Ah, this is crazy. This is crazy. 2 alliances, 1 early combat here, 1 Spice Must Flow, end of the T-Lax, Chom shares. Yeah, well, that last combat really killed us, but it is what it is. Very frustrating. That's what it is. Anyways, that means a couple of ELO lost. Let's have a quick look. 1850, yeah, well, it is what it is. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in. If you did enjoy seeing me suffering through that end game, please hit that like, subscribe as well, and yeah, hope to see you very soon again. Have a good one. Bye bye.